How's it going, babe? It's good. Love you. Recording, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5. How does the above question fit in with a local and community level? How does it fit in locally and
Oh, okay. Like, what do I do? How it's affecting the local community?
yeah, because the previous question was how does what you do fit in with what is going on in the world today, especially on a social level. So now they want to know on a local and community level how's that fitting in.
Okay. On a local and community level, I also give talks to public groups from time to time. So that's definitely a local and societal thing in my locality. So basically, I'm just sharing the message instead of just with thousands and thousands of people on Facebook, YouTube, and in the 2 books that I'll soon have published. They'll obviously affect my locality much more when I have the 2 books written. That'll be in the bookshops around where I live in Ireland, in Dublin, and my local bookshops. So that'll definitely affect, to inspire, empower, uplift people in my locality, my region. So this is like the global shift in people's consciousness on a more local scale. It'll help bring about more harmonious relationships, more inner peace between people, more inner peace for the actual person, each individual person. The talks that I give are definitely, like, people like it, people are helped, they're soothed from their like suffering and from the non-peace that their own minds are creating, their own programming. So also when I'm just walking around the place, I act in a place of non-fear and like childlikeness almost. This isn't really a big thing, but when people see me going around the place, I show them in a way, or I express in a way, often a place of, I come from a place of like joyfulness or lightness and celebration. And I might be talking to a tree or hugging or kissing a tree. Maybe not hugging a tree, but I often talk to trees and kiss trees because I like them a lot. And I just go around in a friendliness and lightness. A bit silly, but that's the way my personality is. It's like I love people and talking to people and playing with people and having fun and joking with people too. So there's this aspect of me going around the place. I don't think this is exactly the question, but I think I answered the question before mentioning this funny, silly part.
Number 6. Do you have a personal philosophy that you use with what you do, or a mission statement for your business or art or life or whatever it is that you do?
Do you want to make sure the camera's in place? I moved.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't have any mission statement.
Personal philosophy.
Yeah, my personal philosophy, I don't have anything in my mind. I don't have a particular sentence or two. But my personal idea of life is, first of all, my YouTube channel, I called it Abundant Joy and Celebration. Because the more inner work you do and the more you understand the ego, your attachments in life, the things you're emotionally dependent on and needing from people, the way you're needing to be treated and talked to, and all of your fixed, rigid attachments in life, the things you're addicted to or craving and needing. These things, when you overcome and see these and let them go gradually, you become more abundantly joyful and you have more celebration in your life. The more you understand your own judgments, calling things wrong and bad, and this shouldn't be happening, shouldn't be doing this. The more you let go of these things, then the more lightness and joy and celebration you have. And the more you see and let go of your resistance to life, the inner tension saying no, like this shouldn't be happening, or they shouldn't be doing that, or I shouldn't be like this. No, this is wrong. No. This inner no of tension. The more you let go of this and see it in yourself as an automatic reaction, then the more joy and celebration you have in life. So, this is all about awareness and understanding. Anthony de Mello taught about a lot of this stuff. Anthony de Mello, he's fantastic. So, really it's about awareness and understanding. Anthony de Mello wisely said, the world doesn't need more love, it needs more understanding. So, understanding kind of breeds love. Understanding breeds compassion, and understanding breeds forgiveness. Because if you don't forgive somebody, and you're holding on to something from the past, the reason you're holding on to it is because you don't understand that it happened, why it happened. You have a whole lot of conclusions and ideas about it. If you understand why people act the way they do, then you forgive them because you know that they're hurting and out of balance and out of harmony. So you're no longer attacking them, but you're more like having friendly, caring, forgiving feelings towards them. Then you can have compassion towards them too. So understanding breeds forgiveness and compassion automatically. So look at understanding your own programming and conditioning, and look at other people too, and then you'll get along much better in life. My personal philosophy is Earth is one of many thousands of planets with intelligent life form, probably like human-like civilizations. So I think this is one of the many playgrounds or places we can go and visit as a soul in the entire universe. For some reason, I and you have decided to come to Earth. So I think my philosophy is make the most of everything. Make the most of now and this moment, and make the most of my lifetime. To have as much fun and play and joy and celebration and lightheartedness and lightness as possible. But then also to expand and learn and grow too. So I do it all at the same time, by making the most of every situation and challenge. Just to enjoy life, to enjoy the journey and trip we're blessed with having here at this moment. Not to take anything for granted. Not to take anybody for granted, because you never know when somebody's going to be going from our life or gone from our life suddenly. So I want to I want to cherish everybody, cherish them and love them, and give them my affection and care and appreciation and fun with them. I want to give it with abandonment, with full-heartedness, openness, with lightness, with no attachment, because I'm not taking anybody for granted, and I'm not afraid of people judging me. So be it a loved one in my family or a stranger who I can love also, I can have fun with them, and I'm not afraid of their judgment. Because ultimately, when other people judge me or think some thoughts about me, it's not what I'm doing that they're judging. It's their thoughts and conditioning and programming that they've received themselves that's a judgment towards me. It's how they're feeling emotionally at any moment that'll determine if someone says, "Hey Owen, I love you," or someone says, "Hey Owen, what are you doing? You don't like you." So this isn't because of what I'm doing. If I'm doing something silly or whatever, it's because they've just had an argument with somebody, or else they're in a really good mood. Their programming and their current emotional state. So don't take anything personally. So similarly, I don't like to take anything like personally either, if that's positive, because it's just based on someone's like good mood at the moment. I do love a kind gesture and a loving energy. It's a good vibration. So I do love and appreciate it, but I don't take it like to my ego and make myself feel all fancy and great because someone paid me a compliment. So that's my philosophy. To help other people too, and just to enjoy the journey. Definitely enjoy the journey is my philosophy. To learn and grow and expand as I go along. And the more I learn and grow and expand and change, constant change, the more I'll create different, new, more beautiful things as I evolve and change and learn and grow. So it's a journey of creation and co-creating with all the other creators and people in the planet too. So that's it, and have a lovely day. That's my answer to this question. So I hope you learn and grow and expand and create more beautiful things as you go along as well.
Number 7. What do you do when you're not doing this?
Well, when I'm not like sharing or helping other people, I'm just generally learning other things about spirituality on the internet, YouTube videos, like things that I'm interested in and excited about, like about ancient civilizations, prophecies, 2012, UFOs and aliens like visiting or visited Earth right now. I like to learn a lot. I find this existence very fascinating. Different dimensions, it's not just us, but there's like people and there's like, spirits, like people who've passed on. There's all sorts of things in the world that really interest me. Clairvoyance, like people with psychic abilities, we all do. Outer body experiences, near-death experiences are interesting. People have outer body experiences. Astral traveling. Lucid dreaming, mediumship, all these psychic abilities, dream there's a lot of interesting stuff. Basically what I do more or less is just try and have fun and enjoy the day and not to take anything too seriously and just to enjoy my life and enjoy the day and to feel good and happy myself. To be a pillar, so that I feel good, and if anybody wants to rest close to me or I'm a pillar. You got to love yourself first before you can love anybody else properly. You can only give kindness if you have the kindness to give and you feel good within yourself. I just enjoy life and be silly and lighthearted. That's what I more or less just do. And I'm always learning and educating myself more and more about raw living foods. Healthy living, because body, mind, spirit are all one. So I can't stress enough how important it is to look after your body for your spirituality and your emotional well-being. If you're not eating well or resting well, sleeping well, you won't be as sharp and aware spiritually. You won't be at all. You won't feel the awareness that you are. You'll be lost in your thoughts if you're eating lots of bad foods, unhealthy foods. You're not moving your body and having happy body movement. Exercise, happy body movement. That's what exercise should be. Enjoyable movement, celebration, happy body movement. So, I love nature. I love people. I like to have fun with nature and people. And I have a lovely partner. She's lovely, Sally. She's doing the recording right now. Do you want to say hi?
No.
Okay, she's
I'll
sitting
say
down.
it at the end, whatever. You know. So, number 8. What would you tell someone who is thinking about getting involved in what you do as a living?
Let me see. I'd say do it if you really like it and you love it and you feel it's what you want to do and you enjoy doing. I'd say this to everybody and anybody. If you're thinking of doing something for a living, just try and enjoy it as much as you can. If there's anything you don't enjoy in life, just try and change your attitude and outlook and thoughts and perceptions about it so you do enjoy it a lot more. Or change it so you enjoy it a lot more. And changing your attitude and perception is a change. But always try and change the situation to enjoy it a lot more. Otherwise, you can always try and leave the situation. And if you can't leave the situation, just try and accept it for the moment until you can change or leave it. But always try and learn more and keep learning. But don't stress or strive or strain and stress. I know I already said that, but I'm just saying it again. To emphasize it, you don't want to stress to manifest or do anything in life. That's contributing a negative energy to the world. You want to do things in lightness. You're not reaching or striving for the future point, the next moment. You're making what you're doing now in the present moment. You're giving it your loving care and attention as much as possible. So you're not rushing to the future. You're enjoying the now moment, like the birds or the fresh air.
Okay, number 9. Can persons expect to make a good wage or salary by doing what you're doing?
suppose, like, maybe. Depends what you see. It depends if you're going to write books or maybe make a YouTube channel, or if you're just giving individual coaching. If you're just giving individual coaching in person or over Skype, you'd want to probably put some effort and fair bit of effort and attention into advertising or hooking up with groups or similar people who could try and promote you in a way, or share what you're doing with a lot of people. So you get like many people, many clients, so to speak, who can give you money. So you can earn a living. But for me, like, I don't hardly earn anything at all, because I don't put myself out there a lot to be giving the Skype coaching or the in-person coaching. But I have business cards and I've given them to many places, but nobody ever calls. The only way I'm going to make a living from this is when I get my 2 books published, and then I become more famous and well known, and maybe I can start giving like TV or radio interviews, and I become even more known, and then I sell even more books, or maybe give like lectures or talks to larger public audiences where there's actually a fee. So that's the only way I can make a living from this, and that's probably the only way anyone can make a living, unless they have a lot of in-person clients, which, with the way the world changed recently, before 2012, the people having a lot less money. There's way less people like having spare money to give to coaches, etc. So, so good luck.
Okay, so question 10 is, they want to know, this person, they want to know a couple of unified questions regarding what you do that people often ask you. What are like some common questions that people often ask you?
About what I do, or just further
regarding what you do. Yeah.
Regarding what I do. People just ask how much is it, like, to get like a Skype coaching or that type of thing, and all I say is I've changed from charging more or charging less, thinking about if I should, do people appreciate it fully and get full benefit if they get it for free. And I don't think people generally, in any life circumstance, generally speaking, I think we don't get the full benefit if we receive things for free. I don't know, it seems to be part of human nature that if we give something back, or there's a little charge even, we will think or appreciate the fact that somebody's done something for us to help us, and we'll give what they did for us more weight or value, and that can help us too. So if somebody gives us, let's say, a free soup, we might not think of the effort and care and time that's been put in by a particular person or two bringing and making us the soup. So if somebody charges us 2 or 3 euros or whatever, we might think, okay, well, like, you might enjoy it more, appreciate it more, give it more value. And if someone is giving you like counseling or coaching or guidance or help, if they charge you similarly, you might think this is like, what they're doing is like worth charging, and you might think you give more weight and meaning to the therapy or the healing that they're doing. So you'll think it's like, this is really good because like they're able to charge for it. It's not just something that's like crappy that's free. This is sometimes how the mind thinks. So if you've received a healing modality that you've paid, let's say 40 or 50 euros for, you might think, like, I expect this to really work because I paid 40 or 50 euros. Like, I expect this to really work because I've given my money for it. And like, I'm really happy that this happened. And now you're more open and receptive and expecting good things to happen and to be healed. So it can benefit your physical body even more then too. So often it's good to have an energy exchange, be it money is also energy. So. But generally what I do, actually, to be honest, I generally just say I'm offering this as a gift, so you can be happy and love it. But also if you value it and you like it, and if you think it helps you, I'm very open and happy to receive a gift from you too, be it money or whatever else. But like, money would be also fantastic and simple to give because I need the money and I'm low on money, so have been low. So it's more like more of a casual thing, like I was saying earlier on, where it's like two people giving each other presents. Like, one person's giving a present of their time and help, and the other person maybe giving a present of some money, and there's no pressure or expectation on it, but it's really nice to receive. So that's like, it's a nice surprise and bonus if you receive any money or a gift in return. So that's the way I do it. Do you think that's a good way?
Number 11. They want to, okay, they're saying an opportunity to meet your staff, family, or friends, and they want to know who does what.
Oh, okay. Do you want to like press it again just to make it an easier upload onto YouTube?